Right, Shalom. First and foremost, like give all praises, say glory and honor to. Say Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'agash. And the Heavenly Father's true name is Yahweh. His Son is the Son, Ba'ashem, in the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, the last one, the last whole tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders, Ba'akim, Ma'akwaf, and I say Shalom. Back out here again a third time through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. And Barak Thumb to the elders, Ba'akim, Ma'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. And this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh. Right, it says, thus saith Yahweh, thy power. It says, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me at the strong winds. Jeremiah 51 and verse 2. Send unto Babylon's famine, and shall land unto into your land, for the day of judgment shall be against them round about. Jeremiah 51 verse 3. It says, against him that bendeth left the argument is wrong, and against him that lifteth himself up and is right. Spare he not a young man, destroy out of all the hosts. Jeremiah 51 verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust in her streets. Jeremiah 51 verse 5. For Israel has not been forsaken with Judah of his power, and the house of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Jeremiah 51 verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every man's soul. Be not cut off of her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense. Jeremiah 51 verse 7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunk. The nations have drunk of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Jeremiah 51 verse 8. Babylon is sons of all and destroyed. How for her take on for her pain, and so that she may be healed. Christ says, healed for Babylon. Jeremiah 51 verse 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. The second her, let us go in the march of his own country. Thank you, sister. Jeremiah 51 verse 9. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. It says, forsaking her, let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment reach up to heaven and lift up to the skies. This is the prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 10. It says, and Yahweh has raised up the spirit of Jesus to lead. It says, Jeremiah 51 verse 10, it says, and Yahweh has brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare into Zion and the works of Yahweh our power. And this is the prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 11. It says, make right for arrows, those messengers. Yeah, those arrows, those messengers. It says, in Jews, it says, and Yahweh has raised up the spirit of kings and leads the Russians. It says to destroy because it's the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple, while the temple are his people, are the Israelites. This is Jeremiah 51 verse 12. Set up a stand upon the walls of Babylon. Make strong, set up the watches. Prepare the ambush, for Yahweh has both advised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. Jeremiah 51 verse 13. It says, all about the pond of many waters upon the churches. Thy hedges come in the measure of thy covetousness. The prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 14. And Yahweh of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with capital. They shall lift up a shout against thee. Jeremiah 51 verse 15. He had made the earth by his power. He had established the world by his wisdom, and he had stretched out the heavens by his understanding. Verse 16. When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters of heavens, and it caused the vapors that said from the ends of the earth, he maketh light for rain, he bringeth forth out the wind out his strength. Jeremiah 51 verse 17. It says, every man is ruled by his knowledge, and every fountain is defined by the graven image. For his multiple image is falsehood, there is no breath in it. Jeremiah 51 verse 18. It says, they are vanity, the works of heaven, and the time that visitation shall perish. And this is the prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 18. It says, the portion of Jacob is like him, for he is the form of all things, and Israel is the body of his inheritance, and Yahweh opposed his name. Make sure everything good. Jeremiah 51 verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. With thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. Verse 21. And I will also break in pieces with thee the horse and his rider, and with thee I will break in pieces the captains of rulers. It says, I will break pieces in the chariot shall ride out next set. Jeremiah 51 verse 22. It says, with thee I will also break in pieces man and woman. With thee I will break in pieces old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces a young man and maid. Verse 23. I will also break in pieces the shepherd and his flock. With thee I will break in pieces with thee the oxen, with his yokes of oxen. And with thee I will break in pieces captains and rulers. Jeremiah 51 verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea, and all the evil that had they done into Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh. Jeremiah 51 verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and I will roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a great mountain. This is the prophet Jeremiah.
Oh, that activation shit.
Yep, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 26. Yeah, Jeremiah 51 verse 26. It says, I'm gonna read verse 22. It says, with thee I will break in pieces the woman, and with thee I will break in pieces the old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maiden. Verse 23, and I will also break in pieces the shepherd and his flock. With thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and shows the oxen, and with thee I will break in pieces the captains and rulers. Jeremiah 51 verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and all the inhabitants of Chaldea, and all the evil that they had after Zion on your sight, saith Yahweh. Jeremiah 51 verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, will destroy all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee. I will roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain. Jeremiah 51 verse 26. It says, they shall not take of thee a stone from a corner, nor a stone from the foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith Yahweh. Jeremiah 51 verse 27. Set up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare against her the nations with the kings. It says, call against her together with the kings of Asherah and Midian, and ask not to point a cap against her, who causes the horses to come up as a rough calico. And this is the prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 28. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, and the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the lands of his dominion. Jeremiah 51 verse 29. And the land shall tremble with sorrow for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, and make the land Babylon a desolation without a habitation. And this is the prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 30, and it reads, it says, the mighty men of Babylon has forborne to fight, they have remained at home, and might has failed, they become as women, they had the word of her dwelling place, and our bars were broken. Then we get to that Revelation 18th chapter, seeing the increasing downfall of Babylon. Revelations 18 and verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was like to his glory. Revelations 18 verse 2. And they cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon is fallen, is fallen. It says, it says, Revelations 18 verse 2. And they cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, is fallen. It has become the habitation of the sea, which they hold every foul spirit. And they gave to every unclean nature and every word. Revelations 18 verse 3. But the nations have drunk the wine and wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the mercies of the earth are waxed rich with the abundance of her delicacies. Revelations 18 verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that she be not protected of her sins, receive none of her plagues. Right, so it's like the angel of the cherry speaking, telling the children of Israel, come out of the ways of Babylon, be not protected of her sins, receive none of her plagues. This is Revelation 18 verse 5. Reward her as she rewarded you. It says, for her sins have reached to heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Revelation 18 verse 6. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she had filled fit to her double. Revelation 18 verse 7. How much she had glorified herself living this year. So much torment give her sorrow, for she has seen her heart. I said a queen, I am no widow, and she has seen sorrow. Revelation 18 verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for Yahweh thy power will judge her. Revelation 18 verse 9. It says, and the kings of the earth who had committed fornication with her listening shall dwell her, and lament for her, when they shall see the burning of her. It says, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Revelation 18 verse 10. Standing afar off of the firmament torment, saying, at last, that great city, that mighty city, for in 1 hour thy judgment come. Like in 1 hour thy judgment come on the daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. This Revelation 18 verse 10. It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn for her, for no man buys the merchandise anymore. Revelation 18 verse 20. Revelation 18 verse 12, it reads, and the merchants of gold and silver and precious pearls and fine linen and purple and silver and scarlet, all by wood and all manner of vessels. horses, woods, brass, and iron them off. Revelations 18 verse 13. In the cinnamon, in the orders of plants, in fragrance, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and yeast, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, so is man. This is Revelations 18 verse 14. It says, in the fruit that thy lust after all depart from thee, and all the things which were ordained to thee good, and depart from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. Revelations 18 verse 15. It says, the merchants of these things which were made, and for by her, make sure everything good, body have by shine. Revelations 18 verse 13. In the cinnamon, and odors, and fragrance, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheats, and meats, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls, man. Revelations 18 verse 14. It says, and the fruit of thy lust after all depart from thee. It says, from thee all the things which were dainty and goodly, and depart from thee, thou shalt find them no more at all. Revelations 18 verse 15. And the mercies of these things which were made rich by her, standing afar off for the fear of the torment with and with. Revelations 18 verse 16, saying, at last, that great city. It says, with gold and fine linen, and purple, and silver, and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and courage. Revelations 18 verse 17. For the 1 hour so great riches comes to naught, and every ship and all the company ships and sailors, and drinking straight by sea still afar off. Revelations 18 verse 18. And they cried when they saw the smoke of a burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Verse 19. And they cast us in their heads, and crying even the women, saying, at last, that great city, which were made rich in all the ships in the sea, and by reason for her costliness, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. Revelations 18 verse 20. Rejoice over her, God heavens, and holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh has avenged you on earth. Revelations 18 verse 21. It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus will fire shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Revelations 18 verse 22. And the voice of the harpers and musicians, and the pipers and trumpets shall be heard no more at all. Indeed, and the craftsman who has the craft of thee shall be found no more in thee, and the sounds of a great millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. Revelations 18 verse 23. It says, and the light of the candle shall be shining no more at all in thee. It says, the voice of the bridegrooms and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. And for thy mercies, for the great man of the earth, by thy sorceries, all nations receive. Revelations 18 verse 24. And her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints, and all that was slain upon the earth. Now we get into Revelation, the 13th chapter. Pushing of this MOTB, the RFID, Citric Digital and Currency of this cashless society. This is Revelation 13 verse 16. It says, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free of bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their FOREHEADS. Right, so in order to buy or sell, this is what their implementation is in order to buy or sell. Even if you're upper class or lower class in the economic spectrum, in order to buy or sell. This is what we're about to enter into. Hey, shout out to that buddy of holiday when the prophecy sings just becomes clear. And this is Revelation 13 verse 17. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, say that he have the charagma or the name of the PASC or the number of his name. Right, so in order to buy or sell, you gotta have that RFID and CHIP. If you don't have that, you won't be able to buy or sell. Revelation 13 verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let them have understanding. Count the number of the PASC. For it is a number of a man. This number is SIX 334 and SIX in common. And this is Revelation 14 verse 8. Revelation 14 verse 8. Allah, it says, and there will Allah another angel saying, Babylon the greatest fall is fallen. That great city, because she made all the nations of fornication. Also, Babylon the greatest fall. Revelation 14 verse 9. And the third angel falling saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the PASC was image, receive of this Quran, and his FOREHADD or in his hand. So that's a penalty if you take that part of it. Revelation 14 verse 10. It says, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of Yahweh was poured without mixture, and his cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. Revelation 14 verse 11. It says, and the smoke of the torment shall be up forever and ever. Whosoever receiveth his charagma in his hand. It says, said, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. So as long as we keep the patience of the words of the Heavenly Father, how he will keep us from the hour of temptation out of our rock side of the Lord weather. And this is first lesson. This is the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5, and verse 1. You got First Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, but other types, it says, Salakia, my apologies. Yeah, this is First Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, but other times to Caesar's brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. First Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 2. It says, for yourself know perfectly that the day of Yahweh should come as a thief in the night. Right, just like it says in Joel, the second chapter, and the day of the Heavenly Father is not yet in. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. But when they shall say peace and safety, shall destruction come upon them. As a woman with child, they shall not escape. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 4. It said, but ye brethren are not in the darkness, that they shall overtake you as a thief. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 5. Ye are the children of the light, you are the Israelites, and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 6. Therefore let us not sin as do others, but let us watch and be sober. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 7. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and that they be drunken are drunken in the night. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, put on the breastplate of faith and love, for the helmet of salvation. And this is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, I beseech you, brothers, by the mercies of Yahweh, as you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, so acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Right, so this is our reasonable service inside the Heavenly Father. They will come out here on the highways of hedges, place concourse, prophesying in the names of Heavenly Father Yahweh, and bidding Israel to the marriage, but they're here ready for here. So this is our reasonable service inside the Heavenly Father, making our bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh, which is our reasonable service. And this is Romans 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good, and acceptable, which is the perfect in the will of Yahweh. Right, so be not conformed to this world, but be renewed in your mind for us Israelites, and turn back into the ways of righteousness and come back to being the Israelites. And that's what's perfect and acceptable in the sight of the Heavenly Father as us Israelites. And this is Romans 13, verse 11. This is the book of Romans. This is the book of Romans. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now is high time to wake out of sleep. But now is our salvation, then that we believe. Right, so for us Israelites, hey, now's that time, high time to wake out of sleep. Hey, we're seeing what's going on in the world today. Hey, now's that time, high time to wake out of sleep. It says, for now's our salvation, then that we believe. This is Romans 13, verse 12. The night is far spent, the days at hand. Let us cast off the works of darkness. Let us put on the armor of light. Ephesians 6, verse 10. It says, Romans 13, verse 13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not divided in darkness, not in slander and wantonness, not described in. Now we're getting to that 2 Timothy. Traitors, hideous, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh. Right? High-minded, lovers of pleasure themselves more than the lovers of Yahweh. That's going to increase more and more understanding. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 5. Having a form of godliness, but behind the powers of for such son of a way. So you might have the knowledge. You might have the zeal of Heavenly Father, but not according to knowledge. It said that's why it says having a form of godliness, but behind the powers of for such son of a way. This is 2 Timothy 3 verse 6. It said, for of this sort are they which creep into the house and laid captive city woman, laid away sins, laid away diverse lusts. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 7. It says, ever learning and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Right, the knowledge of the truth of the Heavenly Father and how the doctrine of Yahweh Shem. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 8. Now in gentleness and temperance withstood Moses. So do these also resist the truth of corrupt minds and reprobates concerning the faith. 2 Timothy 3 verse 9. It said, but they shall proceed no further, for their fathers shall manifest unto all men there also was Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 6. And this is 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 10. It said, because thou hast fully known my doctrine in a manner of life and faith and long suffering, and charity and patience. This is 2 Timothy 3 verse 11. Persecution and affliction which came unto me in Antioch and Iconium and Lystra, which persecution I endure, and out of them Yahweh delivered me. And go to verse 13. 2 Timothy 3 verse 13. But evil men seduces shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Right, that's why it says in Matthew 24th chapter, take heed that no man deceive. John 8:32, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, have been assured of knowing whom thou hast learned, right from Yahweh Shem and why Yahweh Shem. Now if we bring out that 1 John. Proverbs 16 verse 18, so the lust of the flesh and the pride of life, that's of the world, but that's not of the Father. So we're going to know the ways of the Father. This is 1 John 2 verse 17. It said, the world passeth away and does thereof. He that does the will of the Father abide forever. So he that does the will of the Heavenly Father, how shall abide forever? And this is Ephesians. that ye be able to withstand the evil day and have done all to stand. Right, so be able to put on the whole armor of your house, so be able to withstand the evil day and have done all to stand. Because those evil days is going to come into full effect as we approach those times. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 14. Standing therefore, having your loins girded up about the truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Ephesians 6 and verse 15. And your feet should with the preparations of the gospel of peace. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 17. It says, taking the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the power. Ephesians 6 and verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication, and washing their hands to the preservations and supplication for all saints. Now I'm going to get into that. What's that? Daniels. Switch it up. Matter of fact, this is book of Habakkuk, chapter 4, verse 1. It says, notwithstanding upon my watch is set upon the tower. Yeah, this is Habakkuk 2, verse 1. It says, notwithstanding upon my watch is set upon the tower, what I shall watch to see, what I shall answer, what I answer, when I am fooled. Habakkuk 2, verse 2. And I will answer and say, write the vision, make point upon the table that he may work Christ. Right, blessed he that readeth, which is Revelation 1, verse 3. And this is Habakkuk 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for the point in time, but that hand shall speak, not lie, tell the way for it, because of the truth to come and not tarry. Right, so the vision is yet for the point in time, but that hand shall speak, not lie, tell the way for it, because of the truth to come. And we're definitely out in those times. Now I'm going to bring out that Amos 8, verse 11, but it's going to be a fan of the word as well, too. This is Amos 8, verse 11. It says, behold, days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring. It says, read that again. Amos 8, verse 11. It says, behold, days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in a land, not the famine of bread, nor the birth of water, but the famine of the words of heaven, Father, and house. So it's going to be a famine of words, for like bread, for like water, but the hearing of the words of heaven, Father. Amos 8, verse 12. And they shall wonder to see the sea from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro, try to see the words of heaven, Father, and find. Right, so many shall run to and fro to seek the words of heaven, Father, and house, and find. Amos 8, verse 13. In that day shall their virtue the young man bring the thirst. Get into that book. And this is the book of make sure everything is good. Yeah, this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and at that time she might stand up a great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, like the Israelites. It says, there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. Even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, and everyone shall be found written in the book. This is Daniel 12, verse 2. It says, all right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. God bless y'all. Reading the KJV, 1611.
Okay, 1611.
Yeah, out here prophesying. All right. God bless you, brother. All right. Thank you, brother. This is Daniel 12, verse 1. Like a light-skinned Judite, or a light-skinned Northern King. And may Yahweh Shemel Shai have blessings upon that brother and his family house of Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is, I'm gonna read that over again. This is Daniel 12, verse 1. It says, at that time shall my stand up a great prince, who standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, shall say, that never was, since there was a nation. It says, even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, and everyone shall be found written in the book. Right, for the Israelites, and servants, and prophets, and messengers of heaven, Father. And this is Daniel 12, verse 2. It says, many of them that sleep in the dust of earth shall awake sons of everlasting life. It says, sons of everlasting life, sons of shame and everlasting temple. And this is Daniel 12, verse 3. They that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars from heaven and heaven. And this is Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. It says, the thou of Daniel shall the words and seal the book. And even to the time of the end, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Right, so many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased in these times. And I'm going to get at that Jeremiah, the 30th chapter. And this is the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. It says the word that came to Jeremiah from Yahweh saying, verse 2, thus speaketh the words Yahweh of Israel, saying, write all these words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. The prophet Jeremiah 30 and verse 3. From old days come, saith Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith Yahweh. And I will cause them to return to the land which I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it, right the actual Israelites. Jeremiah 30 verse 4. And these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel, concerning Judah. Verse 5. But thus saith Yahweh, we had heard a voice of fear of trembling. It said a voice of trembling and of fear, not a piece of innocent slaughter. Jeremiah 30 verse 6. Ask ye now, see whether a man does travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, all the faces are turned to pillars. And this is the prophet Jeremiah 30 verse 7. It says, at last for that day is great, so none is like it is the time to take a trouble, but you should be saved out of it. Right, so I don't know what side that we say during the time to take a trouble. Quoting David to shoot the angels while I can't remain in the church. I don't know what y'all know with it. Now, if we get into that Jeremiah 28 verse 8, it says, the prophets that have been before thee, before the old prophesied hope against many countries and great kings of war, evil, and pestilence. So, just like our great forefathers, they was prophesying against great countries and great kings of war, evil, and pestilence. That's what we're doing in modern day times. We're prophesying against great countries and great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. And this is Jeremiah 28 verse 9. It says, the prophets was prophesied of peace when the word of the prophet should come to pass. Then the prophet, it says, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh has surely sent him. Right, just like I brought out there, Ezekiel chapter 33 verse 33. And this is Isaiah 13 verse 17. You got Isaiah 13 verse 17. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which they should not regard silver, and as for gold, they should not delight in it. Right, the Medes, which are the Russians, they're going to stir up against Babylon, and as for gold and silver, they should not delight in it. And this is Isaiah 17 verse 1. It says, the birth of the masses, behold, the masses is taken away from being a city, and it shall be as one. Right, so the masses of Syria is taken away from being a city, and it shall be as one. And that's in progress as we speak, because it's a war zone torn country up there. It's a battlefield. It's a war zone. And this is now I'm going to get into that Ezekiel 38 chapter. As you see in the Russian-Ukrainian situation, Ezekiel, and this is the prophet Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of Yahweh came unto the saint, Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against God, and Medad, and the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal, prophesy against him. Right, so we're prophesying against God, and Medad, and the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal. He's still to this day. Ezekiel 38, verse 3. Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal, right, still to this day. And this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. It says, I will turn back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring forth all thy army, with all of them forth of all sorts of armor, and a great company of weapons and shields.
Y'all need a word? Y'all better listen.
And this is, right, like it says in Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. So the Heavenly Father is going to continue to put that hooks back in the jaws of these, so the Heavenly Father is going to continue to put that hooks back in the jaws of these Russians that being at war, like man said. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 5. It says, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, all of them will shield the family. Right, so Ethiopia, Libya, and Persia, all of them will shield the family. Ezekiel 38, verse 6. Gomer and all his bands, and House of Tokmo, of the North Quarters, and all his bands that keep with him. Right, especially over there in Western Asia. That's why you got the Turkish armies against the Kurdistan armies throughout Iraq and Syria. So it's heating up over there in the area as well, too. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 7. Be thou prepared for thyself and all thy companies. Thou art assembled unto thee, be thou a guard unto them. Right, so the Heavenly Father is going to be a guard unto these nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey. And this is the prophet Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. It says, therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against God, and say, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal. Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 2. And I will turn to that, it says, and I will turn to that, and leave but the sixth part of thee. And I will cause it to come up from your parts, and I will bring thee upon the mount of Israel. This is Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 3. And I will smite thy bow at thy left hand, and I will cause thy arrows to fall to thy right hand. And this is the prophet Joel chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, like the Israelites. Joel chapter 3, verse 2. And I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is over there in Western Asia. And I will plead with them for my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Right, that's why the scripture says Jerusalem should be trodden down to the Gentiles we fulfill, and that's what we're seeing. They had scattered the heavenly Father's people, which is the Israelites. Joel chapter 3, verse 3. They have cast lot for my people. They have given a boy for a harlot, so they girl for wine that they might drink, right, busting the wine. Because the heavenly Father required that which is past. And he would require what's taking place as well too, and definitely sure that's past. Because he never changed, like it says in Malachi 3, verse 6. And this is Joel chapter 3, verse 4. Yea, would have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, to Zion, and all the coast of Palestine, those Ishmaelites and Hamites as well too. Will you render me a recompense? If you recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will turn your recompense upon your head. Right, so that recompense is definitely coming upon their own head, these other nations, what they did to the children of Israel. From those times all the way to modern times. Joel chapter 8, Psalms 83, verse 1 through verse 7. Joel chapter 3, verse 5. It says, because you have taken my silver and my gold, and tarried into your temple, my goodly present things, like the Israelites. Joel chapter 3, verse 5. It says, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, like the Edomites, that you might remove them far from their border. Christ this is the day. It says, Joel chapter 3, verse 7. Behold, I will raise them up out of the place where you have sold them. And I will turn your recompense upon your own head, right recompense upon your own head. Joel chapter 3, verse 8. It says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Samaritans, to the people far off from the hour has spoken. Right, so these Edomites, they're going to be sold in the hands of the children of Judah, which is the top tribe of the southern kingdom, and they shall sell them to the Samaritans, those people over there in Yemen, until people fall off from the hour has spoken. And this is the prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all the men of war draw near to come up. Right, that's what we're seeing throughout the whole planet Earth. Nuclear escalation and tensions are increasing. And it's heating up over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat in Western Asia. Joel chapter 3, verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares and swords and pointing hooks into spears. And let the weak say I'm strong. Right, let the weak say I'm strong in these armies of nations. They are in that warlike mindset. Now we're starting to see that the weak say I'm strong. Building up their nuclear capability, upgrading their nuclear capability. And they got the finances. And they got the connections as well too. They, like Jake said, they got their connect. And these nations, they got the connect as well too. Joel chapter 3, verse 11. It says, assemble yourselves and come all you. It says, assemble yourselves and come all you. It says, gather yourselves together round about livers, all by mighty ones to come down, O Lord, and out. This is the prophet Joel chapter 3, verse 12. It says, let the heat of the awakening come up into the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there I will sit and judge all the heat around about, which is the armies of the other nations. Joel chapter 3, verse 13. Put ye in the sickness, for the harvest is river coming ye down for the press is full. And in a festival gloom, their weakness is great. Joel chapter 3, verse 14. It says, multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision, but the day of Yahweh is near to the valley of decision. Right, so the day of the heavenly Father Yahweh is close and near to the valley of decision. Joel chapter 3 and verse 15. It says, the sun and the moon shall be darkened. It says, the stars shall withdraw their shining. And this is the prophet Joel chapter 3 and verse 16. It says, and Yahweh shall also roar out Zion to Zion. It says, and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake, but Yahweh will be the hope of his people, and the strengthening in the children of Israel, like the Israelites. Joel chapter 3, verse 17. So shall ye know that I am Yahweh your power, dwelling into Zion, and my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there no stranger shall pass the word anymore. Right, Jeremiah, the 30th chapter explains that as well too. This is the prophet Joel chapter 3, verse 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down a new wine, and the hills shall flow with the milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters. It says, and the fountain shall come forth. The house of Yahweh shall water the right. It says, shall water the valleys of Shittim. And this is the prophet Joel 3 and verse 19. It said, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they had shaken some blood in their land. Joel 3 verse 20. But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem for generations to generations. Joel chapter 3 and verse 21. For I will cleanse that blood I have not cleansed, for Yahweh to dwell in Zion, Zion. Now if you get into that Matthew.
เพราะว่าเห็นที่พี่โชว์ให้ดูอะตัวเล็กๆเคี้ยวบาง
Yep, this is yep, everything good. Matthew 24 verse 6. It says, you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so these wars and rumors of wars is only going to increase, but it's going to come to pass, but it's not going to end just yet. And this is Matthew 24 verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, the high magnitude of the earthquakes in diverse places. And the pestilence, the nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and famines is only going to increase as well too. And this is Matthew 24 verse 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and they shall KILL you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake, right, for the heavenly Father's name's sake. Matthew 24 verse 10. Then shall many be offended, and they shall betray one another, and they shall hate one another. Right, that's what we're saying, it's only going to increase. Matthew 24 verse 11. And many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. Right, it says many false prophets shall deceive many. That's why Scripture says, take heed that no man deceive you. This is Matthew 24 verse 12. It says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right, lawlessness iniquity is going to ramp up. This is Matthew 24 verse 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Right, so he that endures to the end, the same shall be saved, which is the Israelites, the messengers, the servants, the prophets of the heavenly Father, on the rocks I go with them. And this is Matthew 24 verse 14. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached unto all the world for a witness, unto all nations, then the end shall come. Right, so the gospel of the kingdom is that, you know, the gospel of the kingdom is definitely being preached unto all the world for a witness, unto all nations, then the end shall come. And that's what we're seeing signs of it, and that's a beautiful thing. And this is out of the book of St. Mark, chapter 3, verse 23. It says, and he called them unto them and say in a parable, how can Satan cast out Satan? St. Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Right, so you're going to have one kingdom being divided within themselves. They're going to have one kingdom going against another kingdom. So if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. This is St. Mark, chapter 3, verse 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Right, houses being divided, it definitely cannot stand. This is St. Mark, chapter 3, verse 26. It says, and if Satan rises up against himself and be divided, cannot stand, but have an end. Right, Satan rising up against himself, cannot stand, but have an end. That's what we're seeing. Second Hedges 6 and verse 9, Revelation 12 verse 12. Second Hedges 9 verse 5, even body how about shot. And this is the book of St. Luke. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 12, verse 51. It says, suppose you that I come again peace on earth, I take neighbor and division. Right, just like I brought out that St. Mark 3, verse 23 to verse 26. This is Luke 12, verse 52. For from henceforth, there shall be 5 divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. Luke 12, verse 53. It says, and the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, the mother against the daughter, and the mother against the daughter-in-law, and the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law. This is Luke 12. I'm going to read that again so I can kind of slip of the tongue. Luke 12, verse 53. It says, the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. This we're going to see that increase in these times. Just like it says in 2 Timothy 3, verse 1, also in the latter days, perilous times shall come. In Matthew 24, verse 12 as well too. This is that's going to cause a lot of iniquity. It's going to cause a lot of judgment between people within that family household structure. Luke 12, verse, that's why we're seeing Deuteronomy 30, verse 7, it said, full effect towards these other nations. Even though it's been heavy on us, we're now starting to see it taking a toll on these other nations as well too. This is Luke 12, verse 54. And he said also to the people, when you see a cloud rise on the west straightway, you say, there comes a shower to the roof. Luke 12, verse 55. And when you see the south wind blow, you say that the heat will come from last. Luke 12, verse 56. The hypocrites you discern the face of the sky like the earth. It says, in the earth, the house they do not discern the time. And the walk how about shit and shop. But when they took the sun this time, like these people in the world. says that God of this world have blind the minds of people that wish not believe, because the wisdom of this world is foolishness in the sight of Heavenly Father. That shows you that we're living in modern days of Noah, modern days of Lot as well too. So there's no new thing under the sun. Luke 17 verse 28. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they eat, they drink, they bought, they sold, they plant, they built. So, because our forefather Lot, he was vexed with the filthy conversation on his terms. So these are the modern days of Lot spiritually. This is Luke 17 verse 29. It says the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. So just like ancient Sodom and Gomorrah got hit with fire and brimstone, this modern day spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah going to get hit with fire as well too. Like it says in Malachi the 4th chapter, Isaiah 66 verse 15, Zechariah the 14th chapter explains that as well too. Shout out to that brother Yahweh. When the prophets on the scene, just become between. I'm going to drop down to verse 31. Luke 17 verse 31. In that day when he shall be upon the housetop, in his house, let him not come down to take it away. He that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Luke 17 verse 32. Remember Lot's wife. Right, so we remember Lot's wife. She looked back, she got turned into a pillar of salt. So we're not looking back, we're looking forward to the kingdom of Yahweh being established of righteousness. This is Luke 17 verse 33. Whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. Whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. Luke 17 and verse 34. It says, and I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed, one shall be taken and the other left. The other shall be left slacking. Luke 17 and verse 35. The two women shall be grinding together, the one shall be taken and the other left. Luke 17 verse 36. The two men shall be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. Luke 17 verse 37. It says, and they that answer and say unto him, where Yahweh? And he say unto them, whosoever the body is thither, and the eagles be gathered together. And this is Matthew 24 and verse 37. Just like brought out the days of Lot, and these are the days of Noah. Which our great forefather Noah, he was prophesying for 120 plus years, and then that flood came. So these are the modern days of Noah. And then this time, in the modern days of Noah, spiritually, the Heavenly Father's going to come back with fire, and it's going to catch them off guard. Just like he cast them off guard through that flood, this time it's going to catch them off guard through fire. And this is Matthew 24 verse 37. It said, as the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, which is Hamashiach. This is Matthew 24 verse 38. It says, for as the days that were, it said, for as the days were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and giving into marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. Right, because our great forefather Noah, he was prophesying 120 years. And then they didn't believe him, and as he entered that ark, it took them all the way to the flood. They only say 8 people of him and Noah and any of his descendants. This is Matthew 24 verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all the way. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Matthew 24 verse 40. Then there shall be two in the field, that one shall be taken. It said, then shall be two in the field, but one shall be taken and the other left. Luke 21 and verse 41. The two women shall be grinding together, the one shall be taken and the other left. Matthew 24 verse 42. Watch therefore, for you know not what hour Yahweh thy coming. Verse 43, it said, but know this, that if the good man is of the house, hath known and would watch, the thief would come, and he that would have watched, and he would have not suffered his house to be broken up. Matthew 24, verse 44, therefore be ye also ready for such a hour as you think not the Son of Man coming. Right, that's why we continue to be on our watch, because the day of the Heavenly Father is not at hand. Matthew 24, verse 45, who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his power Yahweh has made him ruler over his household and give him meat in due season. Matthew 24 verse 46. Blessed is that servant whom Yahweh what he coming shall find him doing. Verse 47. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him rule over all his goods. Verse 48. It says, and if that evil sinner shall say in his heart, my Yahweh will make his stomach. Matthew 24, verse 49. It says, and shall begin to smite his fellow servant, and to eat and drink and with drunk. Matthew 24, verse 50. And Yahweh of that servant shall come in and gain when he looketh not for him, and a hour that he is not aware of. Matthew 24 and verse 51. And he shall cut him asunder, and appoint him the portion of the hypocrites, and shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Apparently he's got some job where
This is Matthew's 24th chapter, so I just brought that out already. That shows you that we live in the modern days of Noah. Now let's see. But bring out the other scripture. I'll bring out the second hedges. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 2. It says, then thou shalt understand it is a very same time within the heights. We began to visit the war with your name. It says we're gonna come to Slock. So you know the Heavenly Father is gonna begin to visit this earth now so more than ever for us to have the Father out. You know, with these tornadoes, earthquakes, landslides, flooding, famine, pests, and plagues, etc. And second Ezra chapter 9 verse 3. It says, therefore, it says when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars, and people of the world. Right, so earthquakes and uproars and people of the world is only going to increase. You know, Luke 21 and verse 11, earthquakes in diverse places. Luke 21 and verse 25, expressing nature. Many places you see these verses more. This is second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 4. Hey, shout out to that brother Yahweh that when the prophets on the scene, shall become between. Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, then thou shalt understand. It says, then thou shalt understand that the Most High Yahweh spake of his schemes from the days of it before the even from the beginning. So these are the very important signs that the Heavenly Father spoke of from the days of it before the beginning, from the days of it before the even from the beginning. Now we're starting to see it take effect on the planet Earth, and we're taking heed to it as being the messengers and servants and prophets of the Heavenly Father. And now we are prophesying about it. And that's named the Wadi Kara Bashir Shah. This is second Ezra chapter 10 verse 5. It says, for like all that is made in the world, at the beginning and the end is manifested. Right, so the beginning of the end and the end is being manifested. And that's what we're seeing, increasing biblical signs, prophecies coming past, being fulfilled. We are definitely in those times. That's why the end and the end is being manifested. And the wicked rulership is coming to them. That's why he's coming down with great wrath, because he know he had but a short time to rule. Hey, second Ezra 6 and verse 9, for Esau's in the words that get up their follow. This is second Ezra chapter 9 verse 6. It said, even so the times also the highest, which is the Heavenly Father and out at plain beginning and wondering and powerful works and ending effects and signs. Right, so these powerful works and ending effects and signs from the Heavenly Father is going to occur in these times. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith when you have believed. Right, the servants and messengers of Heavenly Father. So through our works and our faith, we shall be saved. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 8. Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, right, the Israelites. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 9. Then shall they be in purification which they have abused my ways, by the ways of Heavenly Father, and cast away despitefulship to dwell in torment. And verse 10, for such as in their life they have received benefits, and they have not known it, right? Have not known the Heavenly Father still to this day. This is verse 11. And they that have followed my law, which is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, which still stands to this day, as you read the book of Baruch 4, verse 1. It says, and they that have followed my law while they have yet living, as a place of repentance was open unto them, understood and not despised. Right, still to the same. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 12, the same as Lord after death by Cain, verse 13. Shout out to that brother Yahweh, prophets of the same judge from the Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 13. Therefore be thou not curious how the unrighteous shall be punished. But it said, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, in whom the world is, for whom the world is created. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 14. Then answer I will say, verse 15. I have said before, now we speak, and would speak, and also hereafter. There is that there are many of them that which shall be saved. Then which of them that shall be saved? It says, I'm going to read that again, Salaki. It says, I have said before, and now we speak, and would speak it also hereafter, that there be many of more them that which perish, of them that which shall be saved. Second Ezra 9, verse 16, like as a wave is greater than a drop. Second Ezra 15. And this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou unto the ears of my people, the words of prophecies which I put in their mouth, saith Yahweh. Right, so this is the words that the Heavenly Father put in our mouth, the words of prophecies unto the children of Israel, whether they hear, whether they forbear. This is Second Ezra 15, verse 4. It says, Second Ezra 15, verse 2, Salaki. It says, that cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right, so the words of Yahweh Shai was written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 3. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the enemy do thee, or the trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, so we're not faced by that. The scripture says, Second Peter 3, verse 3, and it's only going to increase, so we're not faced by that. Second Ezra 15, verse 4. It says, for all the unfaithful shall be even in unfaithfulness, right, for the non-believers. Second Ezra 15, verse 5. That's why we're seeing a lot of 1 John 2 and verse 18 as well, too. And at Matthew 24th chapter. Many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. That's why scripture says, take heed that no man deceive you. This is Second Ezra 15, verse 5. It says, behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right, and that's what the Heavenly Father is going to bring upon the whole earth, and that's only going to increase. It says, Second Ezra 15, verse 6, for wickedness has deceived people the whole earth. Right, but that alphabet lifestyle nags. And evilness and wickedness that being promoted throughout the whole planet Earth. That's why it says, for wickedness has deceived people the whole earth, and the hopeful works are fulfilled still to this day. This is Second Ezra 15, verse 7. Therefore saith Yahweh, verse 8. It says, I will hold my tongue no more, as I touch their wickedness, which they profane and commit. It says, neither I will suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. It says, behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry to me, and the souls of the just complain continues. That's in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. Right, the souls of the just complain continues, which are the Israelites, the messenger of the servants of prophets, and we're going to continue to heal this spirit. Second Ezra 15, verse 9. It says, therefore saith Yahweh, and I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all of this world among them. And this is verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, and I will not suffer them now to live in the land of Egypt. Right, because this is modern day spiritual Egypt, just like ancient Egypt. Because you have the ancient Israelites was in ancient Egypt. And this is modern day spiritual Egypt. So there's no new thing in the sun. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them out with a mighty hand, and they stretched our arms, smite each of the plagues as before. And I will destroy all the lands of them. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation shall be smitten with plagues and punishment, and the house shall break upon them. Second Ezra 15, verse 13. They that till the ground shall mourn, and the sea shall fail, and the blasting and hail with the fifth constellation. Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Let's look up that word woe. Woe means great distress. And woe means destruction as well too. Verse 15. For the sword and the destruction shall oftentimes. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords and things. Right, because the mouth of their swords is weapon. This is verse 16. For there shall be sedition among the earth. It says one another. They shall not regard high kings or the princes. Shall stand there. And of course, they actually stand in their power. Right, so you're going to have citizens rising up against one another throughout the whole world. Then you're going to have citizens rising up against their leaders. And that's what we're seeing throughout the whole planet Earth. Second, that's why that Saint Mark 3, verse 23 to verse 26. And if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. And if a kingdom be divided, it's 7 kingdoms that stand. And that's only going to increase in these times. And this is 2 Hedges 15, verse 17. It says a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able to. Right, so as we enter in this martial law, once that be fully implemented, the concentration camp, the FEMA camps, and pushing of this RFID and the CHIP, the time of Jacob Trouble, the family word, the great insurrection. So these are times that I just mentioned that's about to approach. So a man should desire to go into a city, should not be able to. And these are the times we're about to approach. Second, just like that was taking place in ancient times, we're going to be seeing this in modern times. So there's no new thing in the sun. 2 Hedges 15, verse 18. But because of that pride, the city shall be troubled, and the house shall be destroyed, and it shall be grieved. Right, Proverbs 16, verse 18. Pride go before destruction, and the spirit before they fall. This is 2 Hedges 15, verse 19. A man shall have a pity upon his neighbor, or shall destroy their house with the sword, destroy their goods, because of the lack of bread and tribulation. Right, Matthew 24 and verse 12. And Matthew 24, verse 21. We're going to be seeing that increasingly in these times. Shout out to that brother Yahweh, when the prophets on the scene, judgment come between. This is 2 Hedges chapter 16, verse 1. It said, woe be unto Babylon and Asia, woe be unto Egypt and Syria. 2 Hedges 16, verse 2. Gird up yourselves and cloth of sack and hair the way of children at the sorrow for your destruction to hand. Verse 3. A sword is set among you, and who may turn it back. This is verse 4. A fire shall set among you, and who may quench it. 2 Hedges 16, verse 5. It said, plagues are sent unto you, what is he that may drive in the way? This is verse 6. May any man drive away a hunger line in the woods, or may any man, it says, may any man, I'm going to read that again, Salaki. May any man drive away a hunger line in the woods, or may one quench the fire in the stomach, when it had began to burn. 2 Hedges 16, verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot out of a mighty arch, like those missiles, those arrows. 2 Hedges 16, verse 8. It says, the mighty power of the power sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive it away? 2 Hedges 16, verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Verse 10. And he shall cast lightning, and he shall not. It said, he shall cast lightning, and he shall not fear. And he shall thunder, and shall not be afraid. This is verse 11. And Yahweh shall judge, the whom shall not be utterly weeds about his presence. 2 Hedges 16, verse 12. The earth quickened, and the foundation thereof shall rise up the waves from the deeps, and the waves of the trouble, and the fish thereof, also before Yahweh, and before the glory of his power. 2 Hedges 16, verse 13. The strong in his right hand have been the bow, his arrows, those missiles. What the shield shot are sharp, and they shall not miss when they begin to be shot, and against the world. 2 Hedges 16, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again, until they come upon the earth. 2 Hedges 16, verse 15. A fire shall go forth. It says a fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till they consume the foundations of the earth. This is out of the book of 2 Hedges 16, verse 16. Like as an arrow, those missiles, which is shot off of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards. Even so, the plague shall be sent upon the earth, shall not return again. And this is 2 Hedges 16, verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will live in me in those days. Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, and the beginning of famines and great death, and the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. And the beginning of peace, what shall I do when these things shall come?
Yep, all good.
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra's 16 and verse 19. Behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for the men. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 20. It said, but for all these things they shall not return from their wickedness, nor be mindful of the scourges. This is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 21. It said, behold, virtue shall be so rich upon the earth, and they think themselves in their case. It said, evil shall even go upon the earth, and sword, famine, great confusion. Like 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter, one that shall say, peace and safety shall destruction upon us. This is 2 Ezra 16 and verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish with famine, and others shall escape the hunger, and shall the sword destroy. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as a dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for there shall be waste, and the city shall be cast out. Verse 24. And there be no man left to tip the earth as a soldier. Verse 25. And trees shall give fruit, and who shall tread them? Who shall gather them? Verse 26. And the great shall reap them, who shall tread them? For all the places shall be desolate of man. Verse 27. So that promise. Second Edges 16 verse 29. It says, "In the heart shall promise upon of every tree, and there should be left legal for the promise." Verse 30. "Or has been a vineyard is gathered, there that some of the blessings from them that diligently seek through the vineyard." Second Edges 16 verse 31. "Even so, in those days there shall be 3 or left by them that search their house with the sword." Verse 32. "And the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old. No ways on the path shall go forth doors, because no man shall travel their route." Second Edges 16 verse 33. "And the virgin shall mourn out of the wine, and the woman shall mourn out of the husband, and the daughter shall mourn out of the husband." Second Edges 16 verse 34. It says, "And the Lord shall their wine doors be destroyed, and their husband shall perish with famine." Verse 35. "Giving out understanding and understanding the service of the hour of life." That's Israelites. Verse 36. It said, "Behold, the word of Yahweh will see them. Believe not the gods of whom Yahweh is faithful." Verse 37. It said, "Behold, the plagues are drawing nigh and are not slack." Right, so the plagues that had the father are drawing nigh and definitely are not slack. Second Edges 16 verse 38. It said, "As when a woman cometh forth with a child with a 9 month, bringeth forth her son, 2 or 3 hours of her birth pains to pass of her womb. And they pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment." Right, so the birth pains on the planet Earth is not going to slack for a moment. Just like it said in Second Edges 15 verse 5. And this is Second Edges 16 verse 39. "Even so," it said, "even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. The war shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon them on every side." Second Edges 16 verse 40. It says, "O my people, hear my word like the Israelites, and make you ready to thy God. And those people shall be as a people upon the earth." It's like the prophet of old did. And it's taking place in modern day times as well too. Second Edges 16 verse 41. That shows you that we're living in the modern days of Ezra, of our great forefather. Second Edges 16 verse 41. "He that selleth, let him that he that fleeth away, and he that crieth as one that will lose." Second Edges 16 verse 42. "He that occupieth merchandise as he that not profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein." Verse 43. It says, "He that soweth as he shall not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard, as they shall not gather the grapes." Verse 44. "They that marry shall not get the children, and they that marry not as the widows." Verse 45. "And therefore it says, therefore they that labor in vain." Verse 46. "For the spring shall spoil," it says, "for spring shall rip their fruits, and spoil their goods, over their houses, and their children captive, for in captivity and famine shall get their children." Second Edges 16 verse 47. Again, Second Edges 16 verse 47. It says, "They that occupy the merchandise of robbery, the more that deck their cities and houses, and have possessions and have own purses." This is verse 48. It says, "The more I will be angry with them for their sin, saith Yahweh." This is verse 49. "Like as before, he did in righteous and virtuous one." This is verse 50. "So shall righteousness hate iniquity, when he deck for self, shall abuse her to her face. When it cometh, they shall defend him that doesn't search him out in every sin upon earth." This is Second Edges 16 verse 51. It says, "Therefore be not like their unto know the works thereof." Verse 52. "Yet as in a while iniquity shall be taken out of earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. I don't want to rock that we be part of it." Verse 53. It says, "Let not the sinner say that he hath not sinned, for Yahweh shall burn coals of fire upon his head." It says, "Which said before Yahweh thy power and his glory, I have not sinned." Verse 54. "Behold, Yahweh knoweth the works, all the works of men, and their imaginations and their thoughts and their hearts." Verse 55. "Which spaketh by the word that the earth be made, and it was made, that the heavens be made, and it was created." Verse 56. You got the Second Edges 16 verse 56, and it reads, it says, "And his word which the stars made, and he knoweth the number of them." Verse 57. "He searcheth out the deeps, and the treasure thereof he hath measured from the sea, and what it pertaineth." And this is verse 58. It says, "He hath shut up the sea in the midst of the waters, and with his word hath he named the earth upon the waters." Verse 59. It says, "He spread out the heavens like a bowl, upon the waters as a fountain." Verse 60. "In the deserts hath he made springs of water, and pools upon the tops, to mountains that flood and pour down from the high rocks to water the earth." And this is Second Edges 16 verse 61. "He made man and put his heart in the midst of his body. He gave him breath and life and understanding." This is 2nd Edge 16 verse 62. It says, yea, in the spirit of the Almighty which made all things, and searches out all hidden things and the secrets of the earth. Verse 63. It says, surely ye know of your vengeance, and what ye think in your hearts. Even them that will sin will have hidden their sins. This is verse 64. Therefore has Yahweh exactly searched out all your works, and will put you all to shame. Verse 65. And when your sins are brought forth, ye shall be ashamed before man, and your own sins shall be your accusers in that day. Verse 66. It says, what will you do, or how will you hid your sin before Yahweh in his image? And that pertains to all of us, so we're not exempt, And we say that with meekness, humbleness, and sincerity in the sight of Heavenly Father. And this is 2nd Edge 16 verse 67. It says, behold Yahweh himself and the judge. Fear him, leave off from your sins, and forget your iniquities to matter no more. But then forever, so shall Yahweh lead you forth, and deliver you from all trouble. 2nd Edge 16 verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath for a great multitude is kindled over you, and they that shall take away certain of you, feed you, being not as the plains are offered unto idols. 2nd Edge 16 verse 69. 2nd Edge 16 verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision, and reproach, and trodden in the foot. Verse 7. But there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that make the house. Verse 71. And they shall be like man, they shall bury not, spoiling and destroying those that fear your house. Verse 72. 2nd Edge 16 verse 72, it reads, but they that shall waste and take away their goods, cast them out of the house. Verse 73. And they shall, it said, then shall be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as golden fire. Right, Zechariah 13 verse 9. Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter. 2nd Edge 16 verse 74. Hear, all ye my beloved, saith Yahweh. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. I don't watch so I never be part of them. Verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your God. 2nd Edge 16 verse 76. And the God of them will keep my commandments and precepts, saith Yahweh. Let not your sins weigh you down, let not your iniquities of themselves. Right, so let not your sins weigh you down, let not your iniquities of themselves. That pertains to the children of Israel. 2nd Edge 16 verse 77. Woe be unto them that are down with sin, is covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over the bushes, and the paths that were covered with the thorns, that no man may travel there through. 2nd Edge 16 verse 78. It is left undressed, and is cast into fire to be consumed therewith. Now we get into Isaiah. Hey, shout out to that brother Yahweh that was about 17 just come between. This is Isaiah. And this is Prophet Isaiah 55 verse 6. It says, see who Yahweh while he was found, all upon him while he was there. Right, seek the heavenly Father, Yahweh, all upon him while he was here. Isaiah 55 verse 7. It says, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous make his thoughts. Let him return unto Yahweh. Have mercy upon him towards our power and power, for he will upon the part. So once we turn from our evil and wicked ways and come back to some ways that have brought out of our lives out, that he will upon the part and turn back into the righteous path and the righteous ways as us being Israelites. Isaiah 55 verse 8. It says, from our thoughts and not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith Yahweh. Isaiah 55 verse 9. It says, for as the heavens are higher than the earth. It says, so are my ways. It says, I'll read that again. Isaiah 55 verse 9. It said, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, my thoughts and your thoughts. Right, so the ways of the Heavenly Father is way higher than our ways, and our thoughts as well too. That's how powerful the Heavenly Father is. Isaiah 55 verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but water the earth, and make it bring forth, and bud it may give seed to the shower, and bread to the eater. Isaiah 55 verse 11. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth, and shall not return unto me void, but it shall come to that which I please, and shall prosper unto the things whereunto I send it. Rise to the words of Yahweh Shemashah, that's no void. It goes forward and comes to that which pleases him. It shall prosper in the things whereunto he sent me. This is the prophet Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shows thee the stability of thy times, strength of salvation, and fear of knowledge and treasure. Right, so that wisdom and knowledge that we're going to get the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, and fear of the knowledge and treasure. This is Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days coming out. Though the years draw nigh, thou shalt say, I had a pleasure in it. Right, so as Israelites, we got to come back to our true creator, which is the heavenly Father, Yahweh. That's us being the Israelites. And this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 2. It says, while the sun and the light of the moon, or the stars be not dark, though the clouds return of the rain. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 3. It says, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and strong men shall bow themselves, and the blind cease, because they are few, those that look out the window shall be dark. And this is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 4. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sounds of the grind of the snow. He shall raise up a voice of the bird, and all the doors of music shall be brought low. And this is dropped down to verse 13. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13, it reads, it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Right, fear Yahweh, keep his commandments, because this is the whole duty of man. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 14. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment, every secret plan, whether it be good or evil. And I'm going to get into that Second Chronicles. We got this Second Chronicles 7, verse 14. It says, Second Chronicles 7, verse 14. It says, if my people which are called by my name, it says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray seek my face, and turn from their evil ways, then I will hear from heaven and forgive their sins, and heal their land. Right, so once we return back to the heavenly Father, pray and seek his face now so more than ever, and he will hear us from heaven and forgive our sins and heal our land. This is Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no terror to return to Yahweh, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth, and by security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. Right, so make no terror to return to the heavenly Father Yahweh, and put not off from day to day, because the day of Yahweh is, he shall come as a thief in the night, like I said, 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter, and Joel the 2nd chapter, and the day of Yahweh is nigh at hand. Seek the heavenly Father while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. Before we get into these various serious times, make sure everything's good while you have Shah. Bring out that book of Baruch, the 5th chapter, slot as usual, so you know how that goes. Chapter 5, verse 1. It says, put on O Jerusalem, the garment of mourning and affliction. Look on the comeliness and the glory that cometh from the house. The Luke 5, verse 2. Cast about thee the double garment of the righteousness which cometh from the house, and set up the diadem of the head of the glory of the everlasting. The Luke 5, verse 3. It says, for Yahweh will shield thy brightness unto every country under heaven. The Luke 5, verse 4. It says, for thy name shall be called of Yahweh forever, in a piece of righteousness and the glory of Yahweh.
I'm going to 11.
Luke 5, verse 5. O rise, O Jerusalem, stand on high. It says, and look about towards the east, and behold, thy children gather from the west unto the east, by the Holy One, rejoicing in remembrance of Yahweh. Luke 5, verse 6. For they depart from thee on foot, and led away from their enemies, but Yahweh granted them unto the result of the glory, as the children of the people. This is the Luke 5, verse 7. It says, for Yahweh has appointed that every high hill and bird of long temptation shall be cast down. It says, and about his field to make even the ground of Israel may go safe in the glory of Yahweh. This is Luke 5, verse 8. It says, moreover, even the woods and every sweet smell, and the tree shall overshadow for the commandment of Yahweh. Luke 5, verse 9. For Yahweh shall let Israel with joy in the light and the glory of his mercies, and the righteousness that cometh from him. While Yahweh shall shine. Bring out that last scripture that I'm going to close it out. Why do you have my shot? prophets on the scene, judgment number 20. Isaiah 11 verse 10. It says, in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign to it shall the Gentiles seek, and his breast shall be glorious. Isaiah 11 verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, like the Israelites, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Paphos, and from Cush, and from Elam, and Shinar, Hamath, from the islands of the sea. And these all are areas that are still scattered out together, still to this day. Have the product coming back for the remnant of his people. All these areas that we've been scattered in. Isaiah 11 verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gathers together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth, like the Israelites. Zion to Zion. Isaiah 11 verse 13. It says an Indy also Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Right, so Judah and Ephraim is going to come back together as that one stick. They're not going to envy and vex one another no more. Isaiah 11 verse 14. It says, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the west, and they shall sprawl them underneath together, and they shall lay their hands upon Edom, so-called white, Moabite, so-called Chinese, and the children of Ammon, this is so-called Japanese, and the rain shall make. This is the prophet Isaiah 11 verse 15. And Yahweh shall utterly destroy. Isaiah chapter 11 verse 15. It says, and Yahweh shall utterly destroy the son of the sea. With his mighty wind shall he shake his hand over the rivers, and he shall smite even the seven springs to make men go over dry shore. And this is the prophet Isaiah 11 verse 16. And there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left in Assyria, like as it was in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt. Right, so having fathers coming back for the remnant of his people, which is the Israelites. Now I'm going to switch it up and get into that. Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. So the heavenly father is only coming back from his people, the Israelites. It's Ezekiel.
Picked up like one of them, and I think.
And this is prophet Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Right, so we're setting ourselves against Mount Seir and prophesying against it. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 3. It says, and say unto it, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I am on Mount Seir. I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 4. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know I am Yahweh by power. This is of the prophet Ezekiel 35, verse 5. Because thou hast said, because thou hast a special hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had again. Ezekiel 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, and I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall consume thee. Says thou hast not hid blood, and blood shall consume thee. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 7. It says, thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and I will cut off him that passed out, him that returned. Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 8. It says, and I will fill his mountains with his slain man, and thy hills and all thy valleys. It says, and all thy rivers shall they fall, and they are slain with the sword. Shout out to that brother Yahweh, the prophets of the scene, judgment number 20. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 9. And I will make thee perpetual desolation. Thy city shall not return, and ye shall know I am Yahweh, thy God. Ezekiel 35, verse 10. Because thou hast said these two nations and these two countries shall be known, and you will possess whatever Yahweh was there. Ezekiel 45, verse 11. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, I will even do according to our anger, according to thy envy, as thou hast used obligation against them. Myself known among them, and I will make myself known among them, that I have judged thee. Ezekiel 45, verse 12. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. I have heard all the blasphemies which thou hast spoken against the mountains of Israel, right still to this day, and saying, they are laid waste, they are given us to consume, right still to this day. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 13. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and ye have boasted against me, right, boasted against the heavenly Father, still to this day, Esau, Edom. Have multiplied your words against me, and I have heard them. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 14. Thus said Yahweh, thy power. It says, when the whole earth rejoices, and I will make thee desolate. Ezekiel 35, verse 15. As thou didst rejoice in the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was also desolate. So I will do unto thee, and thou shalt be desolate. O Mount Seir, all thy doing, all of it, and they shall know that I am Yahweh thy power. Into that book of Obadiah. Yeah, let's see. And this is Obadiah 1 verse 1. It says, for the vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh. It says, concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and the ambassador is said among the Edom. Arise in, and let us rise up against her in battle. This is out of the book of Obadiah 1 verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised by the Edomites. Obadiah 1 verse 3. It says, the cry of thy heart hath seen, thou the well in the clefts of rocks, whose habitation is high. It said, his heart who shall bring down to the ground like he saw Edom. The proud man, the ultimate proud man. Proverbs 16 verse 18, pride go before destruction and heart speaks before it falls. Obadiah 1 verse 4. Thou exalt thyself as the eagle, like the eagle symbol of the flag, or Edom was the well at moderate times. Thou exalt thyself as the eagle. It said, though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, then I will bring thee down, saith Yahweh. Obadiah 1 verse 5. If the thief came to thee, and the robbers by night, how thou art cut off, when they have enough, have not have stolen till they have enough. And the gate drinkers came to thee, where they have not left some grapes. Obadiah 1 verse 6. Now all the things of Esau search out. Now all the hidden things I saw others. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 7. All the men, it says, all the men of thy confederacy have bought to thee. Even the borders of men that will not recently have deceived and prevailed against thee, and that eat thy bread and have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in them. Obadiah 1 verse 8. Shall not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding of the mount of Esau. This is Obadiah 1 verse 9. It says, the mighty man of Teman shall be dismayed to the end, and every mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Obadiah 1 verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob shall cover thee, as thou shalt be cut off forever. Obadiah 1 verse 11. In the day thou shouldest on the other side, in the day of that the strangers carry away captive, and his forces and foreigners into his gates, cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou as one of them. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 12. It says, but thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he came a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. And this is in the book of Obadiah 1 verse 13. It says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gates of my people. Shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 14. Neither shouldest thou have stood in the false ways of those that did escape. Neither shouldest thou have delivered of those that did and remain in the day of distress. This is the book of Obadiah 1 verse 15. It says, for the day of Yahweh is there before all the evil. As thou done shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Obadiah 1 verse 16. It says, for as he has drink upon my holy mountains, so shall all the heathen drink continuously. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall shallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Obadiah 1 verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall be possessing their possessions. Obadiah 1 verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau a stubble, and they shall kindle them and devour them, and they shall not be any remain of the house of Esau. Right, once they 1,000 years of captivity is up, no more remain of the house of Esau. And the water Yahweh for that. In the house of Esau, it says, and it shall not be any remain of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken. Obadiah 1 verse 19. And that of the south shall possess the mount of Esau. But they of the plain of the Philistines, they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. Obadiah 1 verse 20. It says, in the captivity of the hosts of the children of Israel shall possess of the Canaanites, even unto Zephaniah in the captivities of Jerusalem, which is Sephirah, shall possess the cities of the south. Obadiah 1 verse 21, it says, and the Savior shall come up on Mount Zion to Zion, to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be Yahweh. Point out that second hedges. So we're going to continue to prophesy against modern day Mount Seir. We're going to continue to prophesy against Edom. And we're going to prophesy Babylon as well too. That's why I'm saying more into Babylon. And this is bring up that second hedges. Yeah, this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6. And this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6, and verse 1. It says, and he said unto thee in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the earth stood, or ever the winds blow. Second Ezra 6 and verse 2. It said, before the thunder and lightning, or ever the foundations of paradise was laid. Second Ezra 6 and verse 3. And hey, shout out to that brother Yahweh, the prophets of singing shall become twin. Second Ezra 6 and verse 3. It says, before the fair flowers locked were seen, or ever the removable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together. This is Second Ezra 6 and verse 4. Or ever the heights of the air was lifted up before the measures of the firmament were named, and ever the chimney of Zion were high. Second Ezra 6 and verse 5. Or ever the present year was sought out, or ever the adventures of them that now were sin, Second Ezra 6 and verse 6. It says, then I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall win, and by none other. Second Ezra 6 and verse 7. Then answer I will say, what shall be the party of the son of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? Second Ezra 6 and verse 8. It says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac and Jacob, and Esau were born. It says, of him Jacob's hand held. It says, of him and Jacob's hand held first of the hill of Esau. Second Ezra 6 and verse 9. For Esau's the end of the world, Jacob begins that follow. Right, so Esau's world is coming to an end, and Jacob's going to be the next rule, and we are the descendants of Jacob. And Esau, Edom, he's the descendants of Esau. He's the descendants of Edom, and his rulership is coming to naught. Okay, so with that, I'm going ahead and close it out. Through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua, out here again on the highways and hedges, the chief place of concourse, on this, I would say, Saturday evening, on this July the 27th, 2024, on this Saturday evening, downtown Chicago, on the highways and hedges, chief place of concourse, and the water Yahweh Yahushua, for giving us the opportunity chance to come out here to do so, lifting up the names of Yahweh Yahushua. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and the heavenly Father, the name of Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shah. Those are their true names in the ancient Hebrew Hebrew, the Lashon Gospel tongue. I say Barakathan to the elders for Akim Akbar. Until the next time, I will say Kulam Yasharallah, and above the bar, Kulam Yasharallah, rise Israel, Shalom.